but quite a light show going on behind you guys. Are you safe to be outside?
Well, at this point, we think we are. I mean, we watched it for a little while, and we thought, okay, well, there doesn't seem to be much lightning, and all of a sudden it started lighting up again. Where you're looking off is off to the north behind us there, and the storm has actually passed off to our north and is going north and east. The problem is, and it really looks impressive on the shelf cloud down the road there as it's lit up by the lightning. If you scan back to the west, then there are so many more storms, Dr. Forbes, lining up behind this, and each has the potential of producing a tornado because, wow, a lot of lightning now. Each has a possibility of producing a tornado. That's been kind of the history of this storm.
Yeah, it really is. They've got themselves aligned such that their southeast edges, that's where the inflow is. They could get a tornado along that without interfering with each other. And then before the break, Paul was asking me about Emporia, and we got to take a look at a radar then from that area, and that's a more individualized supercell that's by itself. So
oh, wow.
It is definitely another possibility of heading toward the Kansas City area.
Sorry, sorry, I didn't mean to freak out there a little bit. There's some very vivid cloud-to-ground lightning just off to our north there with that first storm that's passing by us here. But the thing about some of these storms is they've been individual, they've gone linear, they've broken into two at one point, and we're just kind of scanning. All Dr. Forbes and I can see is the sky once the lightning backlights it. But Brad, who is our cameraman, is basically now our eyes tonight for tornadoes. Because he has the night vision lens, he scans all across the sky and looks for the tornadoes where there could possibly be rotation. He alerts us to that. We look at it. We try to determine through his camera, he's another viewfinder we can look at, whether we've got a tornado in there or not, kind of trying to alert everybody what's happening. As of this moment, on the storms that we're on, north side of Kansas City, and then the storms extend back into Kansas. Whoa, we might be a little bit close to the lightning now. No tornado warnings. Severe thunderstorm warnings on them, meaning large hail. We're talking quarter-size hail and winds that could be 60 miles per hour. So still inside tonight, a good spot to be. And Dr. Forbes, you notice anything up there to the north?
Well, it definitely has moved off to the right, which would be a little bit more to the east from our perspective while we've been sitting here. The shelf cloud previously, when we showed it to you, was to the left of the road. Now it's off to the right of the road. So there we've heard some thunder. Most of this has been far enough away we haven't heard thunder, but I'm thinking most of this cloud-to-ground lightning is far enough away that we're not in danger, but it is putting on quite a light show off to our north at this point.
Yeah, the storm is moving away from us. We haven't put ourselves in a position where the storm will roll right over top of us and hit us. It's going off to the north right now, and that's a good thing. And I think the line behind that even is going to go off to our north. Having said that, travels on an interstate like 29 is going to be difficult tonight. You could have some blinding rain. And we'll scan one more time back to the west here to give you perspective of the storms that we're watching approach us. There'll be more wall clouds behind that potentially that would produce tornadoes.
Yeah, and back due west of us, I can see another one of the anvils, a whitish anvil when the lightning hits it. That is one of those other storms that Mike was talking about in the line that's off to our west.
We're following it for you tonight. Strong storms pouring through Missouri, Kansas, and Oklahoma.